Hey guys, Bill Soriano here from Pittsburgh. It's about 7:47 p.m. Eastern Time on Wednesday evening, April 2nd. Wanted to do a quick video because I said when I went over the recap on Saturday for last week, we had a couple trades that we were still in USDJPY and NZDJPY. So I said once those trades finished up, I would make a video showing you them. And it's going to be easier just to show you this in Trade Locker because you could see Trade Locker marks the points here where you get in and out of the trades here. So it's easier for me to show you this. But there was some crazy news today that really moved the market um, around 4 p.m. Eastern time today. I think it had something to do with Trump announcing some tariffs or something like that on Taiwan, maybe. I'm not exactly sure about that, so don't quote me on that. But it was just some crazy candles you'll see here. But anyway, since this is a higher time frame strategy, we don't really concern ourselves a whole lot with news events unless we're looking at getting into a trade. Obviously, we wouldn't want to enter any trades 30 minutes before or 30 minutes after any high impact news event. But once we're in the trades, we're not going to chase ourselves out of them because news is coming up. Um, so we just kind of let them run here because we're taking these trades on higher time frames. Now, if you're taking the trades on the 1 minute, the 5 minute, the 15 minute, that's not the case, obviously, as you know. So this is USDJPY here. Let me just show you how these last three I also took a trade in GBPJPY. This trade won. It was like about a little bit over a 2% win. NZDJPY, we ended up getting about 1% because we got out early. And USDJPY, we didn't make that much on that because um, we we got out of that, which I'm going to show you here when it pulled back. So this is USDJPY. Again, we're on the 1 hour time frame here. You can see that we got our cross price moved into our 4 hour zone. Okay, you can't see that on this chart here, but on TradingView, I showed you that. And so this is our 1 hour price moving into our 4 hour zone here. We get the cross here where the yellow EMA crosses or closes below the red, right? So that's our sell shift. And then once price continues make its move down, then once it starts to pull back, we can draw our fib. And we got in this trade at the 71. Okay. So you can see that diamond there that shows you the candle we entered the trade on. This was set up as a 1 to 2.29 risk to reward ratio trade. Price initially, moved against us. We were in some drawdown there, and then it made a big move down, and we were at work when this happened here. So we had our goal set here for our take profit. It didn't quite hit it, and so then again, had I been in front of the charts here when price moved to this area right here, I certainly would have just exited the trade when it gets that close because sometimes things like this happen. Okay? And so we ended up getting out of this trade right here with about less than 0.5% profit, right? And then look what happened here today, right? Once that news hit, price spiked up close to where entry was, and then boom, just made a move quick down. And obviously, we would have been able to get our full 2.29% had we stayed in this trade. NZDJPY. Okay, this trade here. Let's see here. Again, we're on the 1 hour time frame here. Right here, price moved back, into our zone here, which that 4 hour zone is essentially, our invalidation zone here, our stop loss zone here. Price moves into the zone. We get the cross here. It's a little bit hard to see on here, the yellow crossing and closing down below the red line, which is the 13. That's our sell shift. Again, we wait for price to keep continuing, and then once it starts to pull back, that's when we draw our fib. And again, we entered this trade at the 71 as well. You can see we got in right here on this candle here. Price made a move down, then it retraced, and then it made a nice move down, kind of consolidated here. We exited the trade right here, and you can see what happened here again on that news. The candle shot up into our stop loss area here and then back down. So we got out of this trade right here with about a 1% gain on our account. And then our trade that we just took this week was in GBPJPY. This was also a shift. This was a buy shift, right? Price is in our zone. We get that buy shift here. We draw our fib. We got into this trade at the 71 as well, right? You can see the price goes in the drawdown here, takes us close to our invalidation zone, and then it makes its move up. And then right there, look at that 4-hour candle there. Again, we hit our goal here on this 4-hour candle right here, where price moved all the way up to here before reversing. So what was crazy was we were taking GBPJPY, we were buying that, right? So we were long on that, but we were short on NZDJPY and USDJPY. But crazy enough, all these pairs, ended up moving the way we wanted them to move it at one point or another today, right? So those were the 3 trades I wanted to show you. NZDJPY, USDJPY, they were from last week. I went over them on the weekly recap on Saturday. And this GBPJPY trade we took, I think on Monday it was. So we're out of that now. And that trade, we did hit our profit target, which was 2.07%. Right. So that was a 1 to 2.07 risk to reward. Again, NZDJPY, which I didn't tell you, was let's see what that was. That was set up as a 1 to 2.43 risk to reward. And again, if you guys need to watch the video on the strategy, just drop me a note. I have these videos set up on the videos are in YouTube. And so if you want to watch them, just let me know. I'll send you the links to the 4-hour supply and demand zone trading, and also how we enter the trade on the 1-hour time frame. So any questions, let me know. And again, this strategy is a free strategy that I give you guys. And but it is a little time consuming. You do have to watch the charts every day. You do have to mark up the charts. It does take some time, probably about 30 minutes to 1 hour a day. You have to spend, editing your charts and so forth, and marking up your supply and demand zones, and looking for areas to take trades, setting your buy and sell limits to get into trades. And so if you're looking for something that's more hands-off, our community has some great educators, and we have a community to provide support. We have impulse scanners, an impulse scanner that we have strategies for that we teach in our community. The live educators at our company, Iovia, also show you how to use the scanner. And then we also have a trade app where trade ideas can get sent right to your phone, right? So our educators and our master traders at our company, Iovia, send these trade ideas out to you right to the app on your phone. So you can get them right to your phone, and you can then decide whether or not you want to take those trades or not. So if you're looking for something that's more done for you like that, get with me and I'll send you the link to a video that explains everything you get when you join our company and our community and how much it will cost you. So Bill Soriano from Pittsburgh, have a great night, guys.